I have a book review for you guys today. Yeah, that's not helping. I was trying to fix the glare, but then I can't see it. So this is Songs for Each Mood, Volume 1 by Michael Tavon. If you see my last couple videos, I've reviewed a couple other of his poetry collections. You guys recommended 4 different ones of these to me, so this is a viewer recommendation / request. I gave this one 3.75 stars, which for Goodreads I marked 4 stars because, you know, mine does not. This was quite good. I really appreciate y'all recommending this to me. I enjoyed reading it. I do want to warn you, if you go to read this, that the it's divided into different playlists, and the last playlist is very adult. But each poem in this is inspired by a different song, which when I first started reading it, I couldn't tell if it was the songs written down or if it was poems inspired by songs. But after some Googling, they are poems inspired by different songs. It tells you the song that each poem is inspired by, and then the poems themselves don't really seem to have names of their own. So I'd never seen a poetry collection like that, so that was different. But once I got used to it, I was enjoying it, and there's a lot of poems in here that are really relevant to the protesting that's going on right now. And I have posted some of those on my Twitter, like credit tags given appropriately and that sort of thing. But my Twitter is, it's on my it's on my YouTube page, but I think it's Musings of a Cat 10. So I did post a couple of those there, but this one especially, the other 2 that I read, you guys will see, also had some relevant poems in there, but this one specifically, there was one that you read it and you think, oh, that's obviously written about what happened with George Floyd. And then you look at it, and this came out in June of 2018. This came out 2 years ago. So think about that. Think about what that says about the problems in our country. So I'm not going to go in depth on that. This is a book review, but that is one that I posted on my Twitter if you want to check it out. But I would definitely recommend checking this out. This is a small self-published author, and if you like poetry, y'all know I'm not a huge poetry person, but if you like poetry, I would recommend checking out some of his work. I am glad y'all recommended this to me, and this one specifically, especially right now with the protesting going on, I would really recommend picking up any of the ones I've read so far, but really this one has some really relevant stuff in it. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, this was quite good, there were some in there that were definitely quite thought-provoking. There were some in there that were very adult, as I said, and there were some that were, don't take this the wrong way, just poems. Which is fine, that's not a bad thing. It just, they exist, they have different content, whatever. You all know I'm not a big poetry person. Don't chew me out. Just poems is not a bad thing. I like just poems. Shakespeare's sonnets, I would say, are just poems, but that's fine. I like those a lot. I actually have favorites of those, so don't take it as a bad thing or in the wrong way. But yes, thank you again for the 3rd time for recommending this to me. Questions, comments, opinions. Are you one of the ones who recommended this to me? Have you read this? Do you want to let me know down below? You know I love discussing things with you guys. I don't know what's going on with my voice today. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.